So I notice on YouTube there's not a lot of videos featuring this new product, Just Egg. I'm not advertising for it, but I wanted to create an actual omelet with this. I've seen a lot of people using it to make scrambles, but I haven't seen a lot of omelets. There's a couple, but I have a distinct style of making omelets where I flip it, and I want to try doing that with this product, Just Egg. It is all vegan, plant-based egg type product, and it turns out to have the same texture and everything of egg. Tastes a little bit different, but we're gonna give it a shot here. And this is a full bottle. I had to travel, I think, about 40 minutes to find a store that actually had this and pick it up. It's really, really, really hard to find. It is mid-November 2018 right now, and this is really hard to find in the store, but we got it. So I'm using a 7-inch pan for this, and I'm using a silicone spatula, very important, high heat, so that you can go down the edge of the pan and be able to get under the egg when you're cooking it. So some people use 8-inch pans, some people use 10-inch pans. For this, it's extremely important that it's non-stick, extremely important that you have the silicone spatula. And for the ingredients, I have several ingredients here: peppers, jalapenos, tomatoes. I have vegan sausage, field roast, and we have black olives and onion. And then I mashed up a little bit of avocado that we're going to put inside of the omelet. So hopefully it's going to look pretty good here. So for this omelet, we're going to use some onion. We're going to use some black olive. And we're going to put some vegan sausage in there. And we're going to put some green peppers and some tomato. So for this omelet, it's going to be everything that I have except for the jalapenos. And first, I have it up on high heat just for the purpose of kind of sauteing the vegetables and the ingredients in the omelet. And I'm just going to let that cook for a couple of minutes until it starts to brown up a little bit. Make sure that nothing sticks to the pan on high heat. You kind of have to keep a close eye on it. This is an important step because the ingredients kind of come together, flavors spread throughout, and we get a nice, better flavor in the omelet when we eat it, because you can even put a little bit of salt in to draw out the flavor from the veggies. So you can use any ingredients you want. This happens to be what I had and what I'm going to use for this one. But if you like spinach or, you know, whatever else. So that's cooking up nice. In the meantime, this Just Egg, you have to shake it really well because it separates. So now the ingredients are starting to brown up a little bit, and that's really all we need. I'm going to turn the heat down to medium low, and that's gas, so probably about medium on electric. And then I'm just going to pour the egg in until it kind of creates one layer, maybe a little bit more. And the first step is to go in and make sure that there's no ingredients on the edge. And it's all egg. There's a nice egg ingredient all the way around. You don't want anything touching the edge. And you let it cook for a couple of minutes, maybe not even a couple of minutes, but until it looks like the edge is kind of starting to cook a little bit. And you can go in with a spatula, and that's where it's important to have the flexible spatula, because you want to be able to slide it right into the edge and under the omelet and pull it up and pour what is on top underneath. So we're going to slide it right under there and then just pour that direction. Same over here. And we'll just go all the way around until all of the egg on top of the omelet has kind of slid underneath. You want to make sure you get all of it. So then you want to get the spatula underneath the omelet all the way around and make sure that it's not sticking at all to the pan, which this isn't. And this is the big performance part where you flip it. And this is where normally eggs, they all hold together really well, and we're able to flip it. And this is the test on whether this Just Egg does the same thing. And there it is. This one's a little bit cooked, a little bit darker. I had the heat up a little bit high. Maybe don't have to do that, but that's kind of how I like it. I like a little bit of color in it. And so then you just cook it on this side. Make sure that all the egg gets cooked on this side. And kind of push it down. Make sure that it's not sticking. You can turn the heat down to like a low or medium low so that it doesn't burn on that side. But you want it to cook all the way through. So what I'm finding with the Just Egg is that it behaves very, very, very similarly to egg, to just a regular egg. And there's really no difference other than when you first put it in the pan, it kind of almost comes out to be like a batter, sort of like if you were making a pancake batter almost to begin with. But then it starts to immediately turn into egg consistency and texture. So then we flip it back over, and on this side we can turn the heat off. It's still cooking in the pan a little bit. And then we're going to grab the mashed up avocado and put that on one side. And then just fold it over. And there you have it. A completely 100% vegan egg omelet with mashed avocado inside and using field roast vegan sausage as the meat.